Good morning students. This is lecture on radiological anatomy of lower limb. We read the X-ray under the heading, that is, first we see the view of the radiograph, then we identify the bones seen in that X-ray, then joints seen which include bones forming the joint and joint space, then presence of epiphysis. This is the first X-ray, antero-posterior view of pelvis. In this we can see the hip bones, right and left hip bone formed by ilium, ischium and pubis. Acetabulum formed by joining of these three bones. Then upper end of femur including head of femur, neck of femur, greater trochanter, lesser trochanter and the upper part of shaft of femur. We can see the sacrum as well as lower lumbar vertebrae. Now in upper end of femur, here the neck shaft angle is seen, which is around 125 degree in adult. It is more in children, around 140 degree, and less in females. Calcar femorally is a bony buttresses formed by compact bone along the concavity of lesser trochanter, while the cervical torus is a thickened ridge of compact bone on the upper part of neck between head and greater trochanter. Now normal appearance of joints. Now we look in X-ray for the hip joint. The normal relation of head of femur with acetabulum is indicated by Shenton's line. It is a continuous curve formed by upper border of obturator foramen and lower border of neck of femur. So on right side you can see Shenton line is intact, while on left side it is disrupted, indicating fracture or dislocation on left side. Again we can see the pubic symphysis and sacroiliac joint. Now presence of epiphysis is important for age determination. Now here in the X-ray you can see ischiopubic rami are not fused, as well as the acetabulum is not ossified, so the age must be below 7 to 8 years. Ischiopubic rami fused by 7 to 8 years here, and acetabulum is ossified by 17 years. Now the next X-ray is the X-ray of knee joint. The first one is antero-posterior view of knee joint, while the second one is lateral view of knee joint. In the lateral view you can see the patella very well, as well as other than bones you can see the soft tissue shadows. Now this is the antero-posterior view of knee joint. In this the bones visualized is lower end of femur with right and left femoral condyle, upper end of tibia with right medial and lateral condyle of tibia and intercondylar eminence, fibula, upper end of fibula, and patella, it is overlapping the lower end of shaft of femur around 1 cm above the knee joint. Sometimes fabula, which is a sesamoid bone in the lateral head of gastrocnemius, is seen. The joints seen, this is the knee joint. The joint space is around 5 mm in young adult, and it is due to the radiolucent articular cartilages. The next joint is seen is the superior tibiofibular joint. In this X-ray all epiphyses are fused, so it is an adult X-ray. Now X-ray of foot lateral view. In this view you can see the lower end of shaft of tibia and fibula. This the talus, calcaneus, cuneiform bone, navicular bone, these are very well seen in this lateral view. The metatarsals, they are overlapping each other, as well as phalanges, they are overlapping each other. Now here the joints seen, this is the ankle joint, then subtalar joint, then the intertarsal joint, tarsometatarsal joint and interphalangeal joint. Now this is the dorsoplantar view of ankle and foot. The bones visualized, here you can see metatarsals well in this X-ray. Cuneiforms are seen nicely in this X-ray. which are overlapped in the lateral X-ray of the foot. You can see this navicular bone. Sometimes sesamoid bones are seen. Here you can see sesamoid bone on the plantar surface of first metatarsal bone. Sometimes accessory bones which are unfused part of a bone like os trigonum, unfused lateral tubercle of talus is seen. The joints seen, these are calcaneonavicular, tarsometatarsal, intermetatarsal, metatarsophalangeal, interphalangeal. These are the joints seen in this dorsoplantar view of ankle and foot. Indication of X-ray of lower limb, these are fractures of X-ray, dislocations, diseases of bones like infective diseases like osteomyelitis, degenerative diseases like osteoarthritis, neoplastic diseases which may be benign or malignant tumor, deficiency diseases due to rickets and scurvy, developmental defects, and to determine age. Thank you.